What? Hold on. It's good. It's good. It'll see what it sees. The poor guy, he set that camera up and you know what's going to happen, right? Aww. Thank you. I'm going to be thirsty. Phones on silent. First rule. Second thing is, yes, there are cameras here. Not the first time there's been cameras in this room. Any of you who hate them and want to run, run now. I do this every single Thursday, but it will not be recorded every single Thursday. I don't know, I can say thank you to everybody who did testimonials for me. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. If you feel like you want to do one for me at any point in time, that would be so cool. And you can tell Devon and hi everybody, Devon. Yeah. He has experienced me in an interview once, and I do believe there were some readings that day too, right? Yep. So he kind of knows what goes on. But how many of you have been here before? Oh yeah. See? And they came back. How many of you are new here, have never been before, no clue? Okay. So cute. Please know that one of my biggest rules is I don't read you if you're under 18. He had a birthday yesterday. He's good to go. All right. He also has a mom. That's the number one thing. He's awfully animated. I really like him. You're in trouble. Okay, so basically it's like this. If you've never been here before, usually all I do is Facebook Live. If you don't want it up, I will take it down. If you don't want to be on film, you just need to make sure you let Devon know or I know before you go. Not a big deal. What I'd really like is to be on fucking HBO. I'm sorry. And I know I curse, and that's why it has to be HBO. I've been doing this down in this basement for so long, and I absolutely love it. And it's going to cost me a couple grand to knock this wall down so more chairs can fit. So I figured maybe a television show would be a great way to do it. I get a lot of viewers. I get a lot of comments. I get a lot of feedback. You know what? I don't care. As long as I can talk to your dead people, that's great. Like, I will never quit doing my Thursday nights. I won't. And I won't raise the price. This is my thing. This is my home. This keeps me grounded. I shouldn't say never. The youngest is 10. Like, you guys got me for another 7 years, all right? Hey, girls. So we need 2 more seats next to each other. So will you guys move over and maybe I can slide one more in here if you... Come on. No, I take money at the end. You've never been, huh? Oh, yeah. I got a money thing. Like, I don't need that exchange. Like, what if you fucking hate me? Be like, I would rather you not pay me than you have to go, I want my $20 back. Do you know what I'm saying? Not, not for nothing. Can I just have one chair? But I know I'm a little bit different. So maybe HBO will like that. I also don't like edited or things cut up. So, look at what I do. It just kind of, I don't know how this is going to work. Are you family?
Yeah.
All right, well, that might be a problem later, but we'll work on it if that problem happens to arise. So, all right, where was I? HBO. So basically what I was thinking is I had talked to Julia. If any of you have met Julia? Not Julia. My daughter Julia reads as well. And so I went online and I kind of Googled mother and daughter mediumship and found another mother and daughter couple that did this in Ireland. And I thought, that's it? Just in Ireland? Well, there's a market there. Let's play this. And I'm like, hey, Jules, want to go on TV? Like, I need money for food. You think I'm lying, right? Like, J.K. Rowling is my hero right now, right? And she's 22, and she needs a new car. And I was like, let's go on TV. And she's like, fine, but I want an Emmy in 2 years. I was like, wait a minute. And I mean, now think about what she just did. It was almost like she took all of this anxiety that I had about the work or putting it out there or getting it out there for you guys and flopped it into, you can't get an Emmy? You want to be on the red carpet? Well, maybe I will. She's helping with, 2 more? Okay. How about you guys move down and I throw one more chair in there? Yeah, go ahead and give her a hold. No, we put you in the room. We put you cozy. Okay. So apparently I need a dress for the red carpet. I think that's isn't that a big, I was like so nervous. I'm like, do you think we could get a TV show? Like, do you think that could really happen? Like, just for like 2 years, then I'll retire and paint my living room, right? Because like, then I can afford paint at Home Depot. And she's like, I'm an Emmy. And I'm like, okay. So in some way, I just want you guys to know that whole blurb of a story, because when somebody puts me into action, I don't know if you know my personality or if any of you know me maybe well enough, but you say something to me and I jump. That's it. If you say do this, go, and it's a possibility, I'll do it. And that's kind of how I feel about mediumship too, so we're going to rock that. The only problem is that a lot of dead people come through the doors. I'm wondering, can we shut the one behind you, or do you need the light? No. There is a light back there next to the other door. And you can even open the other door. So anybody hot? Everybody comfortable? Anybody need anything? Water is free. Bathrooms across the... Oh, don't worry. I'll warm it up. I'll come. I'll warm it up. And that one's going to have to get closed too eventually. So, because they do. You think I'm crazy, but they really do. How many of you like sit in that one spot in your room and you're like, I know you're there at the door. And it's always that same door you feel that your loved one is at. Well, that's kind of what they do to this door after so many years. So, thank you graciously. All right. Are you excited? Okay, good. You think my kid be jumping around like me, but you know. All right, so let's get started. Rule number 1 is yes and no. Everybody say yes. Yes. Yes is important. So if I come to you and I say something and you understand what I'm saying, I really just need you to say yes back to me. Saying yes if I'm wrong doesn't help. Because what if I'm wrong? It's okay if I'm wrong. I don't mind admitting that. So everybody say no. No. No is important. So, hey girls. All right, now what are we going to do? Give up a bench? Do we have seats back? Do we have any more seats back here? Because I could put 2 right here. Perfect. Are you good with that? Yeah, as a matter of fact, the key is already in the door and it's across the hall. Okay. And when you come back in, there'll be 2 chairs there for you. There's a chair. He says there's a chair in the room. No, we took that already. I know. There's no more right there. How about in my room? Come on, you guys. I need the money for the wall. Like, that's it. I just, you know. Does my landlord hear me? Yeah. Oh, good. We'll take that one. So I only need one more. One chair over here. Or we could even put one on the bench and one, whatever works. Oh, wait till I come and read in this corner. You think we're touching now? Oh, good. You have it. You say that again? Oh, I thought you said there were 5 more people coming in. That's like 20 more dead people, you know, 5 times 4 plus. Yep, that's fine too. There you go. All right. That's the spiel. I know it's not even time. I know, but the dead people are really starting to go, Rebecca, get going. Okay, I got that. I know. Well, when you guys start seeing me pace, then of course you know what's coming and what's starting. So let me figure this out. Rule number 1 is yes and no. So if I come to you, please say yes if you understand what I'm saying. Please say no if you don't. No is important for a couple of reasons. Yes, I could be wrong. Don't take something home that you're going to hang on that you think that I might have gotten right because I got everything else. No, sometimes I cannot hear it correctly. Or I could be reading you and I want it to be you because Rebecca wants to read you so bad and it's all for her. So you have to say no. Even if you want to be read, because then I need you to say yes. Now, if I'm over here and it's a no, it's not you guys. You know what I'm saying?
There's your other 5.
All right. Okay, you got it. I'll bring a rocker. What's up, guys? Hello. Yeah, I really know it. Like, dead people need me to talk in 2 minutes. They have a timeline.
They're sitting on the bench.
I know my daughter because she's psychic too and she just needs a chair. So here you go, Mommy.
I think they're still coming. Oh, God.
Do you really? Well, why though? Because I don't know. Well, I mean, I know why, and I know. Okay, pause. Do you need to use the restroom? Are we good? Everybody's happy?
Energy.
Water. Yeah, energy. She needs the water. She needs the water. Like, oh, good. See what it says? See? How'd you know that? I just know you.
I didn't say.
No, I just know you. A lot of people probably need water right now. Well, number one is yes and no. Second rule is here and there. Here and there is important because you need to understand what information I'm bringing through. Meaning, I may bring through names, dates, numbers. They could be associated to your loved one who's crossed or to you. So don't forget your own name. Okay? For real. Like, sometimes that's how it'll come out. Dates are usually birth dates, death dates, or anniversaries. Okay? And then numbers are unique for me. If I'm seeing ×3, that means how many children? It's ×4 is not 2 parents and 2 kids family. No. If they give me times a number, it's children. Their children, your children, something along those lines. I'm getting so much information right now. It's kind of crazy. Hold on. Boy, they're all talking to me at once. And I feel it like this. For some reason, I feel like everybody who is going to, now all of you brought your dead people, don't worry about that. I mean, that's a given. But there's some people who are getting hugs from their loved ones. All I'm doing is saying hello and giving you my rules, and I know that it's already rolling in that direction. So, great, I'm gonna cry. I do, I understand. I do. You'll hear me talk off. The last thing I want to tell you guys about really quick is trauma versus illness. When they talk to me about how they died, because when you die, it's one thing you don't get to talk about, so they like to bring it up. If it's a trauma, I get a little antsy. It's okay. I'm not in any pain, and neither are they. Your loved ones are always happy, healthy, and full of love. Okay? Just know that right off the top. Okay, does anybody have any questions? No. Okay. Just quick propose for those of you who came in afterwards and sat down. I'm trying to get on fucking HBO, so we're videotaping. So we can click. I'll take like Netflix. I hear you can curse on Netflix too, right? Oh my God, Winona Ryder was on Netflix. I love her. Okay, maybe that's a plug. Who knows? I love her anyway.
Channel 3 News.
Oh no, I'm in Kara Sundland's book, and I've been on Better Connecticut already. I'm telling you, I've done the circuit. I just want to have some fun. And I was laughing to her. I mean, think right now. Think of all of your loved ones right now. Everybody who you love. All of your loved ones in spirit. Can you imagine which one of them would want to be on TV? I have like 2 or 3 who'd be like, yeah. Okay, I do. I understand. So you're going to point me in 3 different directions, and this is what they're going to do. The first thing that I need to do is come to you because there's a man standing behind you. I'm seeing the name R, like a Robert, maybe right away. Do you understand this?
Yes.
Okay. Is this Dad? Or are you Robert? Like, I'm getting like a connection somewhere.
Grandfather.
Your grandfather. Is it Dad's side by any chance?
Yes.
Okay, let me just stay there. Is Dad alive?
Yes.
Good, because I don't kill people. Okay? Okay. If I mention something like that, please know it's here and there. So know that your grandfather is mentioning his name to me, but he's making me feel like he's a dad to you, and he's making me feel like this is important. I don't know if it's congratulations. Did you just get married?
Yes.
Like yesterday? When the fuck did you just get married? In June. You just got married? Oh my God, he was there. Oh, I'm so excited. I don't know what more to say. Like you shouldn't have told me June because I have shut up stickers because they like tell me the information and you're not supposed to, but that's okay because I think I kind of asked, but I'm good that I just got the marriage. Who's like the D, like a David? Or a D? D's. I don't want to move that quick. Okay, please understand it could be somebody here or there. Is there a brother or an uncle we're trying to talk about? A D? Doug?
No.
Pause. Okay, I am right next to you. I'll let that come, but is it an uncle?
My brother.
Dave. There you go. Hold on. Pause.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with that because it's a celebration also. Do you understand that? I don't know if it's anniversary or numbers or something that he's showing me, but hold on. Is it the same thing for you? Is it an anniversary? Oh, that's okay. You don't have to know when he died, he said. Something about September he shows me. He's a patriot. September. That's okay. You don't have to know. Does that match you too? No. Pause. I'm sorry, I'm just really excited. There's something that you need to understand, and I know that the D name is not coming across or whatever that is, and that's fine, but it's a way that he's trying to recognize somebody else that's with him, okay? So I'm not sure if I'm like with you because they came together. Does this make sense? Is it the name David?
No.
But it's a D name?
No.
Okay.
But you mentioned Dad before.
hold on. That's like wishful thinking. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I do, I understand. You have to stand up.
Laughing at your wishful thinking comment.
Oh. I'm just, because they're just, you know, they roll. There's something energetic about you. I can't figure out exactly what this is, but it's like I can't sit still. I can't stop moving. I don't know what this is that's going on, but he's saying kudos to this, okay? That's kind of a general statement to me, so I'm kind of arguing with him about it. Did you just start a new manual labor job? Like, are you a mechanic now? Did you just get a license in something?
New job, not.
It's a new job. Does it make you work a lot? Like, I don't know. I'm fucking lazy myself. So I'm like, I don't know. It's like a desk job would not be what I'm talking about. So I don't see you at a desk. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You're up and over here, and then up and over here, and then up. There's like 3 flights of stairs you have to rotate. Does that make sense? So he's at work with you.
Yeah.
Is this somebody you wanted to hear from?
I'm surprised to hear from him.
Is he like Papa?
We were very close long ago, but
he chooses this as a moment, and it seems to be more important than, I'm going to laugh because don't be mean about him, but he's like, this is much more important than him. So did you like tell somebody you were coming? He's laughing at me about this. He's like, whatever. I find it very interesting though, he came in first. Does that match his personality?
Yeah, for the most part.
I know. I'm sorry. It's so funny. High five to you. I love him. That's Robert is his name?
Roy.
Was he military?
Yes.
Okay. I see him in uniform. That's why he's telling me he's a patriot. And I can understand that. As a matter of fact, I'd go as far as even to say that I understand, but if you're going to let me talk to her brother, then you can't keep interrupting. Something about a war vet. So he really was like in the war. He's telling me, no! Like, what was he, Normandy? Like, he's showing me beaches and shit. He's on the coast.
Korea.
Korea on the coast? Does that make sense? I don't know. He's just trying to show me.
Navy.
Navy. On the coast. He was Navy. Okay, good. I'm done with him. He was like fire. Like, I don't even know how he lived. Just every life to the minute. Because I literally was not, he worked or moved until he died. Does that make sense to you? Whew. Okay, I'm not sure it's for you, but I am with you because your brother is kind of going, really? Really, Rebecca? Really? Really, Rebecca? So I'm laughing about this because he's saying to me something about mom as well. So I'm not sure where I need to go with that. Does September, might be for you, I just want to, does September, like the 13th maybe? Your birthday? Hold on. Does September, does it make sense anywhere?
Not that I can think of right now.
Okay, are you family to her? So you're like stag in the middle and the reading came to you, but she brought the family. I find that very interesting. Not that you don't like the new son-in-law, huh?
He's family now.
Well, of course he is. Of course he is.
September 13th is my grandfather.
Okay, hold on though. I'm going to say this because I keep getting September 13th as a calendar date so bright. Anybody in the room who has a connection to it, take it. It's something Spirit gave me. If it matches two of you to think about your grandfather and to think about you as your birthday, somebody saying hello, then take it. I'm not sure where it comes in. It was above you. So something with September was above you. I don't know what it was. I just didn't want to not give it to you because that's what they do. Who's at the beach? Like, are we at the beach now? I mean, I know we're in Connecticut, but who's, is there family? Hold on. You. Are you family? Okay, you're allowed to talk. Not that I don't. Be like, what? Okay, wait. You guys, you don't understand. See, for those of you who don't know, but some of you do, does anybody here ever have one of these? Who have? You've gotten a shut up sticker once, haven't you? Not one
She doesn't
person.
say anything. She's just saying that you can talk.
Yeah. So I just, when you say too much, I forget to. I have shut up stickers because I don't want to read you to read yourself. Does that make sense? I do. I understand. I do. I feel like I'm surfing, like I'm sick, like I'm on the water.
I was supposed to go to the beach today.
You didn't. So would your brother go to the beach and you didn't? He would.
Yeah.
He looks like a surfer dude to me. So for whatever reason, right now, the way he's presenting himself to me is like that. Did he just kiss you on your cheek? Did you know him? But you're not family. You're sisters. How are you family? Cousins. But you're sister, you're my cousin. He still kissed you on the cheek. Is that a hello thing? What's he doing?
Could be.
Okay, he's... Hold on. Hold on. Did he... Okay, wait a minute. Did you dream that? Okay, he just gave me like a technicolor vision of what I would feel like is a kiss.
I felt one earlier.
Here. Okay, so I'm trying to give your cousin a kiss from your brother. I'm really sorry. Okay, so just verify for me I'm not crazy because
No, I
he's
definitely felt it.
in this
Like
room.
my cheek got cold.
Okay, fine.
Pretty much right after you said everybody was getting hugs.
Oh. Okay, which makes sense because then I went directly there and was standing next to you, which is when he kissed you and I heard the name. Okay. See, spirit is fun. They can really mess with you when you let them. I understand. I understand. He just tells me I need to move on as fast as I can. He tells me October is going to be fantastic. So something about October with him? He shows me October again. Something with mom? Okay. Is your mom at the beach?
She was supposed to go today.
Do you know if she did?
No, she didn't.
She didn't either. Okay, so he's really just trying to mention that there was this whole thing that either imploded or he was...
Yeah.
He's making a joke about it. He's like, I wasn't...
Yeah,
It all
it was a big
imploded.
deal.
I just went over here. Like, he really tells me what he would have done if he was here. But he shows me the water to a point where there must be a connection for you right now with the water. Do you understand this too? What, did we put ashes in the water or something?
Sort of.
Sort of. Okay.
Do you want me to tell you?
Do I want you to tell me? He makes me feel like I am one with the water. So in some way he has mixed with water. Do you understand this? Did you plant him? Or water a tree with him? Like, what did you do? Like, okay, go ahead, tell me.
We buried some of his ashes at the beach.
Thank you. Okay. That makes sense then, right? So he's telling me literally. So was this the beach you were supposed to go to?
Yes.
Which is why he's telling me, I'm already at the beach. I'm at the beach. Look, you put him in the freaking ocean. How is he not going to be there? Okay. So full circle on all of that makes a lot of sense to me, and that was his quick reference or his quick way of coming through. And he tells me he kissed you on the cheek, and you tell me you felt it. So please understand, he must have done it to both of you at the same time. And something about your mom in October, I must have had it. Usually they don't project me future. Do you know what I'm saying? Or usually there's a reference point to something, but is she waiting for something patiently to arrive? Because it's coming in October. No more babies, right?
I know, you always predict those. Please don't.
And I'm right!
Every time.
I should pull a room on that. Have I predicted anybody's babies in this room?
Mine.
I know, like, I've done that way too many times.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, look. God giveth and God taketh. Okay, so if any of you leave here pregnant, it's not my fucking business. But you better come back and tell me, because that would be really cool. And we have it on camera, we'll figure out when it happened. But if any of you die, that's not my problem either. Please know that, you know, I didn't do that either. Or your loved ones. Really, I don't, if I had control over that at all, or who would come through or anything, I wouldn't do this job. I mean, God knows. Not that there's stipulations, but you know, prophets tend to run and hide, if you know your history. Is it your dad? Yours? Somebody's dad right here. I want it like a dad figure. I need a dad.
Grandfather.
Did he raise you? No, then I don't want that. Because in my mind sight, you're closer to yours than you were to yours. They're trying to measure for me. I'll ask that. Who's like you're dead too, huh? There's another male. Nope. Okay, wait. If I'm bouncing, they're going to set me straight. Because when I come over here, there's another male with you. You're just so damn cute. Now Rebecca does want to read you. I got come in. That's a car, huh? That's a new car? Did you get a new car? The fuck? Did you get a motorcycle? What did you do? There's a new ride. I heard she's got a new ride. That was kind of fun. Motorcycles? Did we lose somebody that way? like. That's you. All right, I just watched myself scatter into like 5 different people that plugged in. So, and it starts with a male connected to you. Somebody over here started talking about a motorcycle, but I need to get to you. And they are literally pushing me exactly where I need to be.
I'm gonna cry.
No.
I am too.
No, you guys, please don't cry. Because then I'll start crying and then I'll fucking over. I'll have to take a break. I can't cry.
Don't look at me.
I didn't even say anything yet. Did you bring something with you? Okay, so I'm being held in my hand, something that seems to be extremely important to you. Almost like if, like you didn't want to bring it because you were afraid you were going to lose it. Does that make sense? Okay, are you mad now? Like, oh my God, she brought
No,
it.
because it makes sense for me too.
Okay, did you bring something
Exactly
too that you
what
did?
you said.
Are we family?
Yes.
So are we looking, did we do it with the same person?
No.
No, different people.
Yes.
Please no. Not that I don't think you're adorable, but I'm fucking in love with you right now. I need to talk to you. Like, whoever this is that's coming
Jesus.
through feels like I need to be connected to you. Is it dad? Is it mom then? No, it's dad. Why does he keep saying dad to me? Hold on, I'm going to argue with a dead person. Where's the J connected? Like the J Joe?
Nope.
Okay, hang on. Did you bring like jewelry?
Kind of, but not his jewelry.
Just jewelry.
Yeah.
Okay, you did. All right. Is it the grandfather that you want to hear from? Right?
Yes.
Okay. That's not your people. I don't mean to be
No,
so
no,
mean
no,
about
you're
that,
fine.
but it's
You're
like,
completely fine.
so is it like husband's dad? Ex-husband's dad? Like, I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. I'm arguing with spirit about this.
Mother's dad.
I understand the grandfather part, but I feel like he needs to take the whole dad role. I mean, your husband's still here and all. We got dad and we're all,
Yeah,
you know, I
yeah.
see all love and mushy, lovey.
Yeah.
He's one of those people who leaves you flowers for no reason and shit. Like, you got a good one, right?
Yeah.
Who's connected to the month of May? Is he connected to May?
I got married in May.
Okay, so he's really trying to focus everything on you. He comes through, and I'm 100% wrong, as dad. And I think he takes this role because he feels like there is a role that he took in all of this. I'll ask them again, but it already said no. Where does the J come through connected to him?
It was his middle name.
Is what?
Joseph.
Thank you. Okay, fine. Okay, I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad. I just holler. Right, Jules? I holla? I holla? Holla! Sorry, I just had to because I don't know. Somebody else thought it first. He's just distracting me. Did you bring like a cross or something? Okay. She's like, a medal. I just keep saying medal. I feel like he wants to do things like sing You Are My Sunshine. Do you understand this? So I don't know if this is from what?
That says You Are My Sunshine.
And is that one for him? High five. But that's not what you brought with you.
No.
I know that. But and that one is specifically for him. I bought my daughter a clown when she was born, and you wind it up and it sings You Are My Sunshine, and it's been a part of my family for a long time. Him singing it to me sounded like my papa singing it to me, so I have to relate that to him singing it to you. He feels like he was the one nurturer in your family. I'm sorry.
No, it's true.
It's true. Thank you for telling me it's true. I don't know what it is. I mean, and I don't have anything bad to say about dad and mom. I really don't. It's not that. It's literally his perspective of how he felt about you in particular, because you literally pray for him. You're young. I mean, I don't want to call you like young. Like, I don't want to be embarrassing you or nothing like that. I'm just saying it's not the norm for the younger generation, and I don't care where you put that line, to go to bed at night and pray for their loved ones who have crossed. And he's telling me, I hear you every night. Like, you make this like a routine or a ritual for yourself to think of him. And he says that he really was like that compassionate. He helped you find the soft spots in life. Do you know what I mean? Where everything else is just go, 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 go. And that's how you have to live in the real world. But it's almost like he was like, sit down, we're going to have a moment. Boom. We have a moment. And he's not going to take no for an answer. Joseph. Where's the M connection? Is there a male with an M, like a Matt or a Mark?
My dad.
Who is
Michael. He's here.
Michael.
He's
That's
here.
fine if he's here. I can say somebody's
Yeah.
name who's here. Remember, I don't kill nobody. Maybe he's just trying to say hello. Were they friends? Because I feel like he's like, I liked Mike.
Yeah.
He's not saying anything bad about him. Do you know what I mean? So he's making this connection for me in such a way where I understand. I understand. You need to hear all the mushy stuff. You need to hear me say it. Oh man, now you guys are gonna make me cry. Okay, all right, let me.
She said don't look at
I know.
She did. She said don't look. Okay, so. If you were to come to me and you could feel energy like I do, and if I could tell you what they're saying to you in that energy, it would be the most boring reading of your life. Because all they would do is repeat how much they love you, and how proud of you they are, and how happy they want you to be, and how much they want you to live. And if you ever feel like you need to know if they're okay, please call me. I will just tell you for free that they are okay. Do you know what I mean? Or come to something like this, or somebody else that has something like this that doesn't break your bank to see somebody do something like this. And know that it's real, but you don't know how much he loves you. I can't tell you how much he loves you. He tells me he loves you cliche, to the moon and back. He tells me he loves you through shooting stars from the universe and back, which are words I've said. He tells me like a wagon wheel, our love goes round and round and round. He makes me feel like we're going to Pennsylvania, Dutch country all of a sudden. Wagon wheels. He's talking about wagon wheels. Why would he talk about wagon wheels? Like as an expression? I don't know. But he's showing me this whole process of just making sure that you know that, yeah, of course he loves you. And there's absolutely nothing that you could have done or can do. And he knows that you have some sort of goal to save lives, which is a really big thing you just put on yourself. You did what? Come on. Are you like nursing?
nursing school.
Ah! Okay, saving lives. We're saving lives. We're saving lives. My girl is in nursing school, and her dead grandfather just told me that she is now in a profession where she will save lives. Like, I don't know if you guys can understand how... I was just told that this human being in front of me will save somebody's life. Like, now I have to mother you and nurture you, and nothing bad can ever happen to you, so you can make sure you fill this mission. However, you know, you walk with God. He walks with God. He shows me again a cross. I don't mean to be all religious because, you know, it is what it is. I love God, but this is different for him. Did you bring a medal? What did you bring? I have no clue.
I have, well, he was a Red Sox fan, so I have a Red Sox bracelet.
Okay. Is that which one you don't want to lose? It's something you don't want to lose. Okay, so when you showed me the bracelet and I said it was You Are My Sunshine, he goes, that's not what she brought for me, but what you brought for him was another one.
Yeah.
All right, so I was kind of close on that. I'm going to take that shit. I will. I will. I will. I will. I will. I will. Hold on. Because he's holding on. And you feel that? Mm-hmm. Okay, I got that. I do, I understand. Okay, I will. What's up, chicken butt? Oh, boy. You're married, huh? Okay, I got an in-law coming, opening the door. Do you understand this? Do we have an in-law crossed? One of them? One of your husbands? I don't know who, I just heard not her family. That's what they said to me. Which wasn't mean. I think they're very loving. I just heard not my family. Do you understand that? I mean, that was kind of, I don't want to call it funny, but it was funny. Do you guys all like know each other, or where are we? You all do? Okay. Because I just need to laugh because for some reason it's like your name got picked out of a hat. I don't understand this. So you all came like individually together? Yes? How many of you? 5 of you? Okay. I literally feel like all your dead people got together and picked your name. I don't know what that means. Did you guys get together beforehand or all work together or something? Because I feel like we were all together and they were like, oh, who should we come to? And it was just funny the way they dropped it down to me. Not that she gets a golden ticket or nothing. We got the chocolate. She can have the ticket. Something important. Something important. Your husband is here, right? He's alive? Did we lose another love before him?
Recently?
It doesn't have to be recently, but I mean, it could be that you were with somebody before him who has since died, but it seems very romantic.
My ex?
Your ex has died.
No.
Okay, no, he's not dead.
He's not good.
But somebody connected to him, like an in-law? I think that, whoa, I'm getting your ex-husband somebody in, but we're very close. We're special. I don't know if it's I don't know who it is. The mother, I don't know. Mother-in-law, father-in-law, I don't know yet. Let me figure it out. Let me see if I can come around. Okay, I'm going to stop right now and I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. 2 things. Have you lost anybody related to a motorcycle? No, that's fine. I already know as I walk down this row, that's what's going to come out to me. So I just need you guys to know that in some way, that's somebody with a motorcycle standing in your aisle. I don't know, it's kind of weird. We're going to do it. You're like one of those don't ever touch me people. I'm different. I force myself on you. What are you going to do? Tell me no? But it's only because I really like you. Did I make you mad? No. It's like an addiction. It's like scaring people at the top of the stairs. We're so bad.
There's too many corners in her house. I just stood there while they were following me.
You just kind of jump out of the, like, you know,
We're bad people.
Yeah, we're bad.
We do tend to scare people.
Is there an Ed? Eddie? Edward? Something like that? Okay. Is this a mom-in-law? It was the dad. Who was the cancer connection? Was he have cancer? Okay. Are you still in contact with his wife? Are you still in contact with your, I hear, your mother? That's how it was put out to me. Do you understand this? So you're remarried, but the ex's mother is like your own. I'm on that. I just, something about this, I don't even know what kind of drama he's trying to draw up. But he's just, how's my son? And blah, 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 blah. Are there kids? Because he's, are there kids?
No. His son is married.
He just says, how's my
He
son?
wants kids.
Okay, well, good luck.
He just passed away.
Your ex
My ex's father.
just passed away. Well, there's no time limit. So if it was yesterday, I'm on it. He's there. It wasn't yesterday, was it? Okay. How long ago was it?
It was Saturday?
I'm sorry, my back is to you. Saturday? Okay. I know you don't. Okay. I do, I understand. He's just on a cancer tangent. Hold on. If this is a cancer crossing because of cancer?
I think so.
You think?
Yeah, no,
Are we Florida or something? Are we in another state? Are we in Florida? Martha's Vineyard. But we're in another state. Obviously, Martha's Vineyard. Pardon me?
I think you're hardly getting details.
Why did I do that?
Florida cancer.
Who?
Recent.
Recent. I'm not leaving her. I'm sorry, I can't leave you. That's not dad.
Sort of.
Like
In a way.
dad-in-law?
Godfather.
So it's playing the same role. Do I have to make you leave? I was talking to your dead people. Bully them. You can't bully dead people. You really can't. They can walk through walls and shit. Okay, I'm going to throw a bunch out because I don't know what fits and what doesn't. And at this point, Rebecca really wants to read you. So for me to feel like I'm third person coming in means that I must feel there's something important for you to get a connection. It's not about me. It's about you. And I hear that it needs to be about time that it's about you. So there's some circle with you and the father-in-law coming in. His main message, and the reason why he pointed out that it was your ex that he's talking about him being in spirit, I think it's because it might have caused what I would call that energetic connection between family again. I can't stereotype it because I don't want it to sound funny, but I have an ex where every time somebody dies in his life, he calls me. For like 30 years, I get the phone call. Like, he needs me. And I feel like that is an honor, in a sense. So I'm not sure if something like that happened to you, or if there was some sort of energy that flew back at you, but I feel like your father-in-law's going, hang out with my wife, she's awesome, go visit her. So there's something about you literally going to see her because she needs you. And we're living. We don't have to do what dead people tell us to do ever, 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 ever. Okay? Remember that. I don't care what psychic or medium says, your dead person said to go do this. You can be like, no. I say it real simple. My mother, she's still here. If she told me to paint the wall line green, I'd tell her no. And when she's dead, if the medium tells me my mom says to paint the wall line green, I'm going to say fuck no. Because I already told her no once, and now she's dead and can't give me a look for cursing at her. Boy, what my mother's going to say when she comes through someday. That'll be funny. God, please don't die. Okay. I don't have control.
Stay better than now.
It's just all important. It's because things happen like this so fast. So I'm actually being told that you have to make the decision like today or tomorrow if you're going to go. Like now. Like you should have made the decision before you walked in this room. So he's kind of telling me if me coming through is the decision, then that's why. I'll ask that. Is there another J connection in that family? I feel like this is wild. I'm going to go on a limb. Joel? Then J-O again. Okay. Their last name. Okay. So just, you're so funny. Was that his name? Joel, the godfather? Okay, good. Just making sure. But there is that for you. So there is that, how can I put that? I just feel like you need to go see her. So, I don't know. Go first. I'll go with you. As long as we don't have to go on a boat, I'm all set. Like no fairies. Okay. Okay. So he's laughing. No fairies. I don't know what he means by that. No boat rides? No Martha's Vineyard. I would think boats, right? He's like, you go. So it's a hello. It fulfills something for you. He says it's for you anyway. It kind of completes the energy. So it lets you know that you're still loved that much. I understand. I do. But I must have somebody totally different in now. This feels more like a mama. Your mom here? Your mom's alive, right? So I must be somewhere on her side of the family. Hang on. I know I'm standing here. And you guys know how this goes. This isn't your mom, is it? Okay, look what they're doing to me. Do you understand? Like, for whatever reason, it's over and over again. I'm like rotating in my stomach. I'm rotating somewhere. I'm rotating. Does this make sense? So I don't want to say stomach cancer because that doesn't feel right, but I have something going on.
That makes sense over here.
Hold on.
Sorry.
It's okay. I just want to kill myself. If you guys all want to talk to me. No, I'm just kidding. But it's not mom.
Well, it's two different
I literally had a spotlight put on you, almost like everybody else, don't be mad at her dead people, almost like everybody else just made them disappear so you could just be in my spotlight. So that means that you really need to know like the words like, when dead people cross over, they're not mad. So there's no disappointment, there's no anger, I'm not mad at you, it's all forgiveness, it's all that stuff. So I feel like it's almost like they want to make sure that we're all in the right place. Is this like it's an M. Hold on. I know. I could be giving them an awesome reading right now, you know, and it's all coming towards you. And I don't care, because that's how I have to do it. You have to understand that. I'm going to try like 2 more things, but then I'll bounce and we can go there, okay? I don't mind that, because Rebecca's not in control of spirit, and this is a perfect example of what I call layered readings or piggybacks, okay? Where would like the Marion or Mary Beth come in?
Marina.
And where would Marina come in? Your mom. So but your mom is here. So if I feel like I need to say her name, I'm going to probably go to her mom. Do you understand that? And her mom takes this, I'm an angel, you don't talk to angels attitude. Do you understand this? So I'm going to call her very spiritual, very religious even. I'll use the word religious because she wants to make sure that I'm all of a sudden in some proper line. She picked me. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, she picked this. February, she's showing me February is important somewhere. So birthdays, death dates, anniversaries. But she definitely shows me February. And you can have it too. I know. It's all going to be together. I know. That doesn't take it away from you, though. And then, so please know that when she comes through, there's some special hello for you in that. And she feels like she's at peace and needs you to know she's at peace. Almost like you really were worried she wasn't. Does that make sense? You were seriously worried whether or not your grandmother was at peace? Recent too? Recently. I just keep hearing recent for everybody. So I'm going to assume that if we raised hands, we probably have half the room who has recent crossings. Thanks, guys. I'm so sorry my back is like all up in your face.
It's okay.
Okay. We're like a booty commercial over here. I understand. I do understand. Please know that they still tell me again February is important. If it's not February, it could be the number 2, like the 2nd of a month. I'm willing to take that, but that's what they show me. Do you have a sister people call like a twin? Who's got the sister? Is like a twin to her? Yeah. Is it? If it's not her twin, do they just look that much alike?
Yeah. All of them look alike.
All of them look alike. Okay, because she's showing me sisters. She's only showing me 2, but that's okay. But just, she's trying to reference we're twin. They're all twins. They're all. Well, you must look like them too, because, right? Okay. I think that may be why Rebecca, was so stuck on getting this through to you. Her being at peace is such a given and something to be so celebrated that for you to doubt it, it's like my mission to get you to understand you never have to doubt that. When the second you cross over, you know why. So the reality of it is when you're dead, you're not even sorry. In a sense. You know when sorry is due to someone here because of the way we think. But once we cross over, you don't have to apologize. You know why. And the why is so much bigger than anything any human brain could ever comprehend on any topic. And that brings peace. Because if you don't have to wonder why, you don't have anything that's not peaceful in your world. Not only that, but you're healthy because you don't have a body. They don't want to come back. I mean, they may come back and visit, you know, like in signs and stuff, but they don't want to be back stuck in some body. She shows me, like, she literally took her intestines out. What happened to her? Did she stroke?
She caught a pneumonia. She had a cold. She was healthy.
She keeps showing me, she keeps going like, all right, fine. I have to leave you now because I love you, but apparently. And is there, you have a papa too? Is that her man? Her, is it P-O-P-P-A or P-O-P-O? There's a different way of saying it. That's you, huh? I'm coming. She's gonna kill me if I don't jump real quick. Is it just Papa then? Because I feel like she's saying your Papa's with me.
I mean, her husband.
Yeah, her husband
Yeah.
is dead also. No offense, didn't mean.
Yeah,
I feel like she's like, could you please be more respectful? Is this lung, was it an intestinal thing for him? Because I don't know. It was in intestines.
No, no.
Stomach cancers. Here. All right, I'm coming.
Is it for someone?
Probably them. Hey, just be glad that it's you two and not like, you know. Okay. Did we lose Mom in Florida? Did I meet Mom? Your mom? I am so mad at her. I'm sorry, you want me to be mad for you? I'll do that shit. Where does the Mary come in? Mary M? Some M name. That's you. What's your name?
Melissa.
Melissa. Okay. And where does my February come in? Because she's stamping her foot on it. Must be something. Who's got the little boy too? Okay. But is your mom there?
No. In February makes sense too.
Okay, so is it a hat? What did you bring?
Me?
Yeah. Is it a hat?
No.
You brought something
Yeah.
from the closet. I just hear from the closet. Okay, just know that I heard that. They like almost want me to put like a face, like I feel like I'm putting a hat on. I'm not sure what kind of hat, but interrupt us. Huh? She's like, that's okay, everybody's gonna interrupt me tonight. I cannot express to you how sorry I am that your mom has crossed in the way that she has. She is channeling through me, through spirit, because you can't handle her, you have pushed her. Do you understand me? I just need yeses or nos. No is fine, I don't mind that. She's telling me that she may have expressed to people she didn't want to go. Correct? Okay. So, I need to let you know that what's happening to me while I talk to you is much different than when her family was talking to me. That was soul talking. I have your spirit bouncing back and forth with me because you literally let it go. So, you are in the middle of what we call the moment of grief. Congratulations. You're going to make it. Because if you don't, I'm going to haunt you. I'm going to text your ass every day. She's telling me I'm going to be on the phone. I'm on the TV. I'm on the radio. I've already blinked the lights on the visors on you. Do you understand these words? Yes? Okay. She's telling me I've already put the music on the radio for you. Do you understand these words? She tells me you're starting to put things... I understand you are. You've already put songs in a row. Did we lose her that quick? Did we have a funeral? Okay. Did you put the songs on the... I'm sorry, she's repeating for me. iTunes playlist. It just keeps coming over and over and over. She keeps telling me it's over and over and over again. Now I want to sing Lion King. Are we okay? Okay. I can't sing it right now, but if you tell me it matches, she might scapegoat. I don't have to sing. I really think it's a Kuna Matata, for fuck's sake. Is it? Yes? Like I can't even sing like one of the big cheerful Lion King ballads. I have to be like Hakuna Matata. That's what she's doing. Okay, so you need to know she did not. Okay, this is really difficult for me, but you know that you know me. She refuses to admit that there was anything about her that wanted to die. She does indeed tell me she was screaming to live. She wants you to know that her soul wanted to hang on to that body and her body and mind wanted to hang on to that soul. I can't tell you why somebody dies when they do. I can't. That's the one thing I don't know. The only thing I can think of is that the soul has a clock. And it's God's clock. Like, I don't have any other rationalization. Otherwise, I just say, let's go insane together. Because you feel like padded room, and she's telling me again, when she comes near you or tries to touch you, or you, so you put a, which is a grief thing. Good, do it for as long as you wanna. I don't care. Good for you. We should grieve. Not grieving is an issue. Being a part of this communication, she says, is something that's the norm for us. So does she know about me? You know, told her? Then she must have done this. Or something. She keeps telling me this is totally cool. So there's something about her understanding this. And where does Florida fit in? Is that her?
Family.
Isn't her family is in Florida? Or your family is? Are you in Florida?
I was.
Okay. When this happened, you were in Florida? Were we?
And a person could be the other person.
Fine, you take your layered reading where you need to, girl, because I ain't playing that shit no more.
Her family,
Her family. That's fine. And is this the whole stomach thing? Intestines? Stomach cancers? What is this? Because I feel like it's, okay, that's yours, so fine. She was the stroke. What's with the stomach cancer? Don't answer, I don't want to know.
Okay.
No. Hold on. No. Do you understand? Okay. I know everybody's staring at me. I really want to make like face and everything while they're watching. Like,
Oh my god.
do you understand this? Like all of
Our
a sudden,
daughter does that. Every time the camera's on her.
she makes faces. This is what I just heard you say. Just so you know what your energy says to me. I don't want to fucking be here. I don't give a shit. I want my fucking mom back. Why am I sitting here? Can you just validate that for me?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry. I can't fix everything. I'm so sorry. I get it. Next time you see a Hershey king size bar on sale, just bring it and pay me with that and sit in the group, okay? Pay me with chocolate, mama. It's not fair because you know she wanted to live. I know she wanted to live. She knew she wanted to live. And it just was one of those battles. And she really references to me that she tried to call out for help. She's like, don't think I didn't do everything I possibly could. She's like, I don't regret a minute of my life. Times 3? Either she's one of 3, you have 3, something with 3. She says, I'm now together. Are all 3 of them there? So she's with her kid, with her siblings? We discount how special sibling relationships are. She doesn't call out her parents. She says the 3 of us are together. You're awfully young to have lost your aunts and uncles too. That sucks. Okay. She's like, yeah, well, let's live vicariously. Which means you gotta keep doing all the shit she would have liked. And maybe go on a cruise, because she would have hated that. You've been on 3. Did she go? No, because she hates a boat. So I feel that you've been on 3 cruises. I went on a cruise once and I'm walking down and the boat's tipping and the wine bottle went off of the bar and flew onto the ground and the guy like reached out to go catch it and he was like acting like it was normal, just put it back on. And I'm like, ah! We're driving! And he's like, no, we're good. I'm like, Mama But he like reached out, like he didn't catch it, but he reached out like he was going to, like it was an everyday thing. I was like, oh. So, but you've experienced that, which, and you told her a horror story, which is why she won't go on a cruise, but if you go on one, she's more than likely to go. Thank you. Can you tell me where March comes in, or 3 or 33s? Why are those numbers important?
My grandma died in March. And her birthday was in March.
Well, this was a 3rd. I can't take it. I feel like she's trying to tell me 3s more than 3. Okay, I'll ask that. Okay, I'll ask that, because I don't know where that goes, but I did stretch it over here. Was there a Tom? That's him.
No.
Where's
But
the
we
Tom?
had one.
I just keep wanting to come back to you. I must think I just must like you. Could she say hi to Tom or just reference Tom? Would you understand if your mom did that? Because I don't feel like I'm talking to him. I feel like I went to go walk away and I heard, and Thomas too. And I was like, ooh, good for him. I don't know. Who is that? One of hers? Just somebody she would mention. Is he there?
Yeah.
Oh, so which is why he would go. Say hi to him? I don't know why that matters. That doesn't, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me. I see you, I see you, I see you, I see you.
like that. You're up. You're there.
I don't know where I am. There's no place like home. Wizard of
That's a
Oz.
lot of Wizard of Oz references
I
today.
know.
So if anybody has Wizard of Oz as like a sign, please take it, because your loved one has been all up in our hair.
It has literally been a Wizard of Oz complete day.
Non-stop.
Non-stop.
I found my Tin Man hat.
You
today.
did?
Yeah. So Wizard of Oz all over the place.
That's pretty cool. I do, I understand. I do. Okay, well, if you're gonna bring me from A to B to C, you're gonna have to do it. It's 8 o'clock, it's break time. Because you know there's one more, right? I will. Well, I'm gonna do too. Ha! Yeah, that probably wasn't me. Just letting you guys know. I may have been possessed at that moment. Okay, I'm gonna do 2 things. The first thing that I feel like doing is, I feel like, I don't know. Show me, except, it might be both of you. Are we family?
We're friends.
Aw, I like you. So your husband is crossed. I have deducted that. It is not a psychic thing, because I was reading him, and she mentioned that your dad matched something. Okay, good. All right. I expect Spirit to go above and beyond anything I already know, otherwise my job would be useless, right? Like, literally, if I've read you and you've been read, or if you're like a public news story, then write something down on a piece of paper nobody knows about it and put it in your pocket and then come see me. I'll do what I can. Spirit's going to connect and give me what Spirit needs to connect and give me. Fine. Is this a grandfather we're looking to say hi to? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Your grandfather is here for me, but he is literally like, looks to me, I'm sorry, I am with you. Looks to, he's like, no you're not. Can you tell me why he's showing me the little army soldier men? Like a Toy Story movie? And Mom, you may have to answer, okay? Do you understand why he would represent himself like this? Was he in the army? Did he talk to you about this?
Well, he was in the North Korean War.
He was in the North Korean War.
Vietnam.
Vietnam War. There you go. Okay, so being in the Vietnam War would make sense to me, because usually when I think of the little soldier guys, I tend to think of the Vietnam War. I should have said that. But I also think of Toy Story, and you just turned 18, so I thought maybe you would know that. Are you 8?
No.
What kind of a psychic are you? For goodness sakes, Rebecca. Who's the B name? Bobby, Benny, Betty, B. Who's this B connection? Is this not your dad? Am I talking to maybe Dad's dad?
They're both.
They're both there. Okay. Just because all of a sudden I felt like I was attached to you when I brought through the grandfather, and he's talking about the military, and he's talking about like how proud he is of himself, which I find very interesting as he's talking to his grandson, that he's going to go, I'm proud of myself. Please know, he is very proud of himself. That was a man who died with honor. Does that make sense to you? I will all ask that. Can I ask you if your dad used to drink a little?
At one point.
Okay. He feels like he needs to reference that as a rite of passage. So I don't know what time period he felt that he put into drinking, but he feels that it was necessary to explain it to you. Okay? I'll ask that. I have an A or an E name. Alice? Elise? Ellie? Alice? Alice? If that's you, say yes, Alice. Maybe? Which one? Elise or Alice?
Elissa.
Hold on, don't tell me much, you'll get a shut up sticker, you don't want that. If your dead people are breaking in on my break, that's fine, but I have an Elise, and I feel like an Alice, so I don't know where those come in, but they're there. And I have to kind of like pause it. But if it matches with you with somebody, a female with that,
An A.
an A is what I want. Elaine is not an A, but it feels like I have to say a funny name. So it's not like common, right? What is it? Is it Amelia? Say it.
Her name is Rafaela, but she was always called Annie.
Definitely not going to get Rafaela, but if she wants to say Annie, I'm going to let her go with that because she's like, you'll never get my name. That's all I could hear. Annie. I don't know. I don't know. I can't. Do you understand why your dad may mention her?
It is his mother. She's here.
And she's here. His mother is here, but he's gone. So you have a great-grandmother? He has a great-grandmother here? Yeah.
I know, I'm not alone.
You're not alone. We just lost my grandmother. She was 105. It's been a year, maybe a year.
My other one was
92. So she actually got to know her great-grandmother until,
we got one left.
yeah. Oh, yeah, we do have one more. She's 98. 99? 98? Yeah, I have one more I have a grandmother. We have something in common at the moment. An impending funeral. I'm fucking horrible, aren't I? Listen, if she didn't die at 105. I don't think anybody but HBO would take me. This is why we stop at break. Like, you guys are laughing like she didn't really say that. Should I tell them about the Post-it notes of all the things that belong to me and my brother, but my parents are still alive? It's the furniture. It's my clock. I'm sorry. He's making me feel so old-fashioned. 1920s, newspaper. He's making me feel like dog food is on the ground. Don't feed him people food. Your dad is making me feel like he's so like, I'm going to say that word, you're going to not make sense to me. Tight. He's trying to talk to you. I'm laughing because he's like, I already said hi to the little one. Does that make sense? He's like being like I'm trying to be like a mom kind of reading, and I'm getting your dad just being exactly who your dad is. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
He's like, don't hide anything. Always be truthful to yourself. Don't judge other people because you never know. Books not by its covers by any means. Like, he's so poor. He misses you a lot. Okay, wait. I've only said that to like 2 people in my life. Gosh, did he die recently too? No. Okay. Was there somebody else recent too?
Not in my family.
But somebody else he's telling me was just recently crossed. So he's just trying to tell me then somebody else who recently crossed in your world is okay, is with him as well. Is it a friend of yours? Like a friend? Not biological. No. Okay, so in some way he's going, hey, your friend's here too. That's all I got. Now I'm back to him again. Where does the E or Ed come through? All right, I was back on that over here. Hold on. Oh, well then I gotta take a break because that doesn't go. Hold on. I'm sorry, I have to do it again. I know it may be wrong. Was there an Eddie or an Edward connection as well?
Someone else?
Like another friend?
No.
Just, he's starting to mention a whole bunch of people who are with him. And I don't want to say they're like common names, but I'd already tried with the Ed part, and I'm not even sure if it's with you. And he's like, yeah, Edward. And I'm like, okay. So who else is there? And he tells me another male is there as well. I feel like he wants to say C, Chris, Chuck, Charles, something?
No, Edward was right.
Edward was right. Okay. And then he tries to tell me another name, and he starts with a C. So I just need to make sure I give that to you. Your dead people don't tell me that they miss you. They're with you all the time. There's something that you need to know that he misses you, because he is around. I'll ask that if you want to. What is it, all the hawks and the birds? Do you point them out? Because he's telling me, look, Mom, look, Mom. So there's a connection to the birds? Are they? I want to say, this is funny, because I do understand that was that. I watched Kong last night. So he's just using a reference for me of untrodden island land. Ha! Kong, Vietnam. Ha! Okay, anyway. All pieces coming together for me. White birds? Flocks of white birds?
Seagulls?
Seagulls? Flocks of seagulls for him?
And
Okay.
we used to walk the beach.
You used to walk the beach. So the birds, does that make sense to you? We got a dump in Manchester. There's a lot of them. Just drive down Love Lane. He'll be like, hi, Dad. Hi, Dad. Hi, Dad. That's what I do. I'm mean. I'm not this mean. I just need you to know that your dad has got me. Tongue in cheek? Okay, pause. Would your dad literally just not think before he spoke and spit it all out? Okay, so me making jokes about impending funerals and all this shit is your dad? I don't want anybody judging me on that shit. Because that's his personality. He tells me again, make sure that you and all of your cousins and everybody grow up knowing. Be true to who you are and be nothing less. That must be one of his mottos. Do you understand? He seems to have a lot of mottos. He seems to like getting what he wants, too. Because my break ended 10 minutes ago, and he literally brought me to connect. What is it, bedtime or something? Just don't you dare leave. The show's not over yet. I do, I understand. Thank you. I do. Is there a... I'm taking a break first. She's like, yeah, could you guys? I have to pee. We're working on it. Is there another name, like a D, like a Dennis? Or a Denny? That's you. Your father's Dennis. Okay. Mind you, I went down here and went, oh, there's a Dennis. Like, that's where I was at. And I was like, wait, no. Is it? No, it's a break. Okay, so Dad, huh? But he's here. Would you know why somebody would bring that up? Well, you know. Don't tell me too much. She should get a shut-up sticker for that. That was like a really good answer. I'm like, is there a reason why somebody would say Dennis? Yeah, his parents are both gone. Here you go, you cutie.
Oh, she's gonna answer.
She answered me.
She told too much
She
information.
too much information. That's going to be you too, huh?
No.
Is there a brother connection? Whose brother? Are you not talking to him? Okay. Am I getting yelled at you? Are you good? You have a brother? We're family. Pull up. Oh, I knew there was something going on there. That's okay. All of you have to pee who are thirsty. Give me 5, 6 more minutes. Come up here. I told you guys that was going to happen. Basically, it's like this. If you're here with family and you separate yourselves on purpose, I'll put you right back together. So many people have tried to trick me, and as soon as I start reading, I had one mother who lost, I love you. She had twin boys. She lost one of the boys. But she had a daughter also who was sitting a couple rows back. And I remember coming to her and reading, and I have a twin symbol like this, and I'm reading. And as soon as I was done, I walked like 2 hours back, and I was like, so, you lost a twin brother. And then it dawned on me what had just happened. And then it realized to me that also they insist on family being together. If you're not and you're playing it, sometimes I say just let it go. Usually they pull you together. So, I need a brother energy. Where does that come from? You. So did you lose a brother?
No.
Are we family?
Yes.
Okay.
Our father.
Your fathers are brothers?
Yes.
And we lost both the fathers?
No.
Fine. So when he says my brother, he's trying to bring this one up forward. Well, your dad is here too. I will not sing. Would this be like a grandfather who would want to sing? Or a grandma? Like, who's singing? I'm not singing. I won't do it. What is it, a banjo, for God's sake? Oh my God, am I singing in a country band? What is happening? Okay, where? Yeah, no, nobody's going to talk at all, right?
You must be.
Is it Elvis? Lord, 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 my honey. Now you know just what to do. Please don't let me.
I know where that would come
It's a Heartbreak Hotel.
No.
What the, am I in Vegas? What am I doing, baby? If you knew Elvis, I'm excited now.
Well, I didn't know him, but I know where the Elvis reference would come from.
You do. Okay, so am I talking to somebody who liked Elvis who's dead?
That I don't know, but I know why that person could possibly bring up.
By the dead person, we talk about Elvis. Okay. You said a family member?
There's a few people that passed.
That connect to Elvis.
That-
Oh,
No, the connection would be here. The
Somebody
person
who's,
that,
is it Vegas?
no, the person that would connect to Elvis is still here. And maybe they're bringing up Elvis
For that person.
for that person.
Oh, so like a drop in to say hi. Like, hey, I'm going to this medium tonight, and that person's dead person just came through to say hi, that kind of thing? Because that happens all the time. Like, don't tell your peeps you're coming. For real. Like, if you want to talk to mom's side, don't tell dad that you're coming, because all his peeps will come. Sometimes, not always work like
It
that.
couldn't be the person. that
Pause.
is
You're
Elvis.
saying way, way, way too much, and that's okay. Give her the sticker. I have to take a break, but there's something that has to be connected, because if I'm going to bring up Dennis, then I'm going to bring up your dad. Your dad is here. Then I hear the words, it's brothers. We've got the brothers. And then, so your cousins, because your dad is her dad's Dennis's brother. Fine. We've got the brothers. Beyond that, I don't have a clue why or who I'm talking to. Could I be talking to like a short, fat cooking grandmother? Like apron, like rolled nylons, like the whole shebang? Do you understand this? Is this Dad's mom? I feel like we must say Victoria, or Victorian, or oh, Vicky. What am I saying? Doesn't make sense, or does? Who's the Victoria name then? Where does that come in? Like a Vicky? Like a V. I never get V's, so that's pretty. Virginia? Victoria? I don't know. Give me a V name. Vera? Vanessa? I don't know. It would have to be a reason they would bring it up. Hold on. Do you have a brother? Okay, that's all right, well, that comes up definitely common. And if he's single? And his name's Vinny. Oh, I'm all over that. You'd be like, Rebecca knew about you before she met you. No. No, because it was female. It's so funny. Spirits would just squint in and go, I'm not a male. So that was really weird that you said that. And I'm like, no, it's a female V. Thank you. That was weird. I'm really tired, like to take my break, so I have to stop. That doesn't mean I'm not going to come back to you. But just know that for some reason, I feel like your dads are getting mentioned. So somebody crossed over trying to bring through the fact that Dennis and his brother are important. And I'm going to assume that it's probably his parents. And I feel like it's an important connection. However, I'm very clear it's not who you came to hear from. Does that make sense? Okay, done. I'm going to stop there, and I'm going to take 5 minutes, because I can. I'm really sorry for all the horrible, vulgar things I said. Everything stays. Nothing moves. Nothing changes.
You're getting messages that your memory's full.
That's old news. Okay. That's fine. The water is free. Please drink the water. Do not drink the water. It's all good. It's not Kool-Aid, I promise. That's horrible. You'll do it.
I'm sorry, I thought you were going.
I didn't know if I was or if I was going to that. That's just like a light.
Thinking about what I'm going to eat.
Not
I figured something was going on, but I didn't know what. Maybe we should have did it.
Yeah.
What's that?
Am I fine? Okay. Am I on? I need you to know your item. I didn't touch it. I need you to
That's okay, I wasn't talking.
No, I'm telling you, mine was muted. I forgot to turn it on. I believe it left. I'm telling you. I'm just telling you.
You're trying. Okay.
I'm gonna take my break.
Sorry to like not like in your business how you try or how that goes down.
It's the big long back. I look down and I've been here 12 years. I lived in Manchester for a while. On Green Road. Yeah, I had the little house on the corner of Green Road and Woodbury Street for a while. Before that, I'm trying to see where's Porter.
There's no way that you're Deborah. Yeah?
I'm gonna walk in the hallway for a little bit. Look, I'm gonna stay here.
Okay, I'll be back. I don't know. I can't text the babysitter, but
I don't want you to have it.
I dropped my keys. Keys?
Can I plug mine in real quick?
I can't find it. It's like all dead end. She took my keys and ran probably.
I'm not going to sit there.
Yeah, I know. I'm going. You know, you guys, you can go up the elevator too. The third, second, third, or fourth floor, bathrooms are in the same place.
I'm sitting there and I'm throwing like.
Got it, yeah.
It doesn't even really matter. It just hurts and Jackie sitting on the couch and it hurts. Some days it's worse than others.
I was so hoping she would be
Oh, that's weird. I never feel that. I get my feathers all the time. I never feel like yeah. Old people like that.
Oh, yeah.
To me, yeah, but she was already on the way.
Oh, yeah, yes, because I was trying to figure out which way was that picture. I saw that picture. Like, which one was the base?
She's so quiet, but and I, you know, like me, I was looking at you like, you don't say anything. You're not going to cut it out.
You know, that's why I don't like her, because it's like the dad that someone We went to Iowa and we were on vacation. My sister really wanted to go for a shot. I was like, I want to get a haircut. They're like, you're gonna let someone else cut your hair? I was like, yes. And once I put her, it's all great. So I chose it really pulled out and cut like this big chunk off his arm. And then you're like, all right, I'm done. And I was just like,
And the color, I love it.
and mostly not. I got one.
I like it.
Like part of the chair.
Yeah.
You okay? They tell me that you tell me I don't feel like that. Tam, and Tanner. Yep. Over there, and I'm just sitting there. Blonde and white in the middle of like my family. I know. I put glasses on my
It's like 20 degrees difference between this room and that room. Cold, freezing. Close the door.
I know, it's freezing. It's purple. It's not. There's nothing below freeze. Usually it's hot. I'll start sweating as soon as I start to do.
Anybody else?
Is everybody back in the bathroom?
Anybody else? Anybody else? I got lots more. It's not like you can't have them. Okay.
Hi guys, I'm Julia. I go by Julez. I am Rebecca's daughter. I'm gonna read a little bit. I'm gonna play with you. You know, one thing I really like about Mom's nights and her inviting me and everything else is it's our night. Mom didn't say that in her intro. It's our night. We pick the tough readings. We pick the challenges. You watch her struggle. You're gonna watch me struggle. We'll celebrate when we get it together. Make sense? I am a lot like Mom. Vulgarity does happen. Things like that. I usually stay in one place more though. I might not touch you as much either. And I've got like 4 different things going on, and I carry a clipboard with me. That's my other thing. I like to write things down and draw, which is nice. I think I'm in the back corner, which is funny because you guys came early too. Give me 1 second because I want to figure that out, but I also feel like I'm in this corner. So if it makes sense both ways, cool. She brought you tonight? How much did that take? What do you owe later? Oh man. Which is funny because I think I'm with you. So, you ready for all that? You're skeptical, which is fun. I like that. I like a skeptic. I like somebody who like needs a challenge. But if you're a code word person, you're screwed. Your dad is here, right? I have a heartbeat. They tell me a heartbeat to tell that they're alive, right? Makes sense. And your mom's here as well, correct? She's passed? Okay. Do you have a sister? No? Your mom's not a nun. The word sister, sorry. Your mom, is she religious? Was she religious? Okay, because she just talks to me about that being a part of her connection. She's talking about her heaven, which is always nice. She's making my heart race, and she's making me have a hard time breathing. So does this make sense for her and her breath and her lungs and this whole thing right here? She's like literally talking to me about her chest and her heart is too big. Oh, she's funny. Huh, okay. Did she have cancer? Did she have like breathing, really hard time breathing? My lungs are heavy, my chest is heavy, if that makes sense. Is this what caused her to pass? Thank you. She gives me June. Does June make sense for her? Okay. She gives me the number 2. Are there 2 kids? Are you one of 2 kids? So you have a brother since it's not a sister? Smart, right? And he's here? Thank you. Does he not live near you? Because then she goes, he's like far away. Is he far away? Okay, something about distance. Do we communicate? I see that you guys are bros, right? We're close, you and your brother. Okay, thank you. The number 6 comes up again. So was this 6 years ago? June doesn't make sense. And there's not 6 kids because there's 2. She tells me that. She just sends a lot of love to you. Were her and dad together? Thank you, because she's not sending love to dad. I just wanted to make sure. Which is whatever. It's all, there's all forgiveness. There's no animosity in heaven, which is nice. So obviously she's sending some kind of energy towards dad. It's not negative. It probably has to do with him and what he's going through at the moment, or what you both are going through. And she wants to tell me that you are supported through whatever relationship with dad is going on right now. Does this make sense to you? Okay. Are we and dad okay right now? Like we talk, we're okay. He's just dad. She has much more colorful words for that. Something about teaching? Was she a teacher? No? Something about teaching? And then she talks to me about a house. Did we just buy a house? Yeah, did you buy a house? Are you buying a house? Are you looking at houses? Something about the house. So, her house is gone. Possibly soon. Okay, so thank you. So she's talking about a house. So thank you. I just needed to know whose house. So it's her house. So I see us selling a house, buying a house, something like that. Something moving on with that. So that's good. And I think that this is a good thing and a stressful thing at the same time. Did the house need a lot of work? Okay, because she's talking to me about, I don't know, maybe she didn't like her house, which is kind of funny to me because it's her home. Thank you. She's buried, correct? She cremated? Okay. Do you have ashes? Did we do something special with these ashes? Because I don't want to say that she's separated, or is she passed around? Does this make sense? I know that that's really weird. You don't have her ashes, correct? You do. Okay. But are they like not in a normal urn? They are? Okay. Are we thinking about doing something with this? She's just talking about her ashes, so I don't know if we just got them or we just put them or we just moved them or whatever this is, but she's talking about that specifically, and then she shows me flowers and a picture of her, like a picture of her. Does this make sense to you? All together? Okay, thank you. Because she's just trying to say where her energy is, so that must be in your home. Did she sing? Because I hear a lot of music. So I don't know if she's fucking with the radio or, she's talking about music and then wind chimes and then she talks about birds. She's excitable. Does that make sense? I like her energy. She shows me birds. So do you understand that as a sign from her?
Yeah.
Do you look for signs from her? Does this make sense for you, or do you understand what I'm talking about? Is there like a bird that sits on your all's windowsill? She just loves you. Do you understand an S? Why should you give me an S for her for something here? September? Does that make sense? For you? Usually don't give me letters in months, but she corrected me. Which is your birthday? Awesome. Coming up soon. That's exciting. She was sick, correct? Okay. And for like a long time, correct? And she was at home, or was she in the hospital? She's at home. And did she have somebody helping take care of her health situation? Okay, but she was at home. She talks about being at home. So this is good. Did she fall asleep like everybody hopes for? Does this make sense? Because she's just telling me that she's comfortable. So regardless of what's going on with her lungs, regardless of her breathing, regardless of anything, she's comfortable. Cats? She didn't have any cats? Do you have cats? All right, she might be moving me and that's fine. But she's just telling me that she was comfortable and something about being at home, which was important. So she must have fought for that or made sure that she was home or super homebody, all of you. She loves you. She's excited about something as well. So I think we're celebrating something. You're working? Yes? Okay. I don't know if that's something that we're celebrating about, but I know that there's a piece of that in there as well. She absolutely loves you. Something about cats. That's so funny. I'm like a uber cat person, like a twin-bedded two cats, perpetually single and happy about it. I'm going to come and play with you guys. So we are all here together. We are all here together. Okay. And we don't work together.
Well,
You two work together. Okay. It's not teaching, is it? Yes! I knew I was moving! Alright, thank you very much. Well, that's kind of cool. And you two work at the same school, right? Because that would make sense. I'm little kids. Is that you? Are you like the littlest out of the group? So you get to play the most. Does that make sense? Somebody is really happy about this. Are you like a second generation teacher? Like, is there somebody else in your family that was a teacher as well? Okay, thank you. And they're still here. Whoever else was a teacher, they're crossed. Okay, thank you. Because I'm pretty sure that's who I have. And it's not mom. It's grandma. Grandpa was a teacher. Okay. And grandma is crossed as well, though. Thank you. Mimi? Grandma? Okay. M? Do you understand when M fits with either of them? That's okay. You have children? Two? Thank you. Girls? Boys. Ah, interesting. Not that your boys are sissies or anything. Like, I'm not saying that. That wasn't what my interesting comment was. It was just something about girls. Do you have a sister? No. Okay. Because am I like multiple? Oh, great. It's gonna happen in this corner again. Is that what you were telling me? Does the M make sense as well for you? I don't want to shut up sticker. Yeah, I'm gonna give you a shut up sticker. So give me one. Hey. Yes. Hey. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I know. We have the same rosary rosary tattoo. I think that's kind of cool. It's the only one I got. I'm with you and I want to be with you, so I'm gonna focus on you. I'm not gonna whatever. I'm gonna try. It's not, obviously it's not how it works.
Which one has a cat?
Does that make sense? The cats with your grandmother, and she had a cat. Awesome.
Sorry, but
So the cat brought me
I
over
saw
here.
these cats on the floor, and I was like, they're dead cats. Right? Right? She got cats in heaven with her, right? Like on the lap cats, like all over her head. Like I feel like I want to pick cat. Sorry, Jules.
Does May make sense for your grandmother? Or your grandfather, May? Or for you? May. Give me the number 5. May is not Mother's Day, so that doesn't count. Give me the number 5. So are you one of 5 children? was your grandmother one of 5 children? Is your mom like 5 kids? Does this make sense? Do you understand what 5 fits? Is that for you again?
Somebody else passed with 5 kids.
With 5 kids, and somebody else who is crossed. Okay. Who's family as well?
Okay, not biological, but yeah, consider that.
I have your grandfather, and he's a teacher. Was it history? Math? I think it was like both, but you really liked history. Does this make sense? Because you showed me maps. So did he travel? Okay. Was he military as well before a teacher? Was he a teacher in the military? Did it all tie together? Okay. He's telling me that he traveled. He's showing me maps. He's talking to me about history. So if history is something you're really into, then it makes sense why he would talk about this. And this is something that he used to talk about, if that makes sense. So it's knowledge that you learned about things from him because he's just really proud of it, which is kind of cool. And like, you know, you do what he did, which is awesome, which is incredible. And he comes through with so much love. Did he have a heart attack?
Actually, don't know.
You don't know. He pitches his heart for me, so, you know, Spirit usually doesn't tell me anything that you don't know or couldn't find out, if that makes sense. So, who knows? We'll find out. And Grandma, she passed after him? Before him? Did she makes me breathe heavy as well, so she's talking to me about her lungs and about this. Was this a cancer?
No.
Okay, but she's talking to me about the not being able to breathe and all the above. Again, I had to listen. So that's what they give me as far as that goes. Did your grandma work? Okay, that's fine. Because she's just talking about having a lot of time. And then again, I see a lot of little kids running around. So you have 2 little ones, I'm assuming. And then you have a lot of little kids running around. And your grandfather, he taught older.
Yeah.
Correct?
High school.
Like, yeah. No, whatever, they're still I would never be a high school teacher nowadays, ever. So if any of you are, then that's a hero to me. But your grandfather is really talking about how proud he is of you and how that's something you need to hear right now because you might not be getting that from everybody else. So you got it from him. And he's constantly around you. And your grandmother as well, she comes through with love and she talks about that. This other person with the 5 kids, they were sick as well?
No, 7.
Huh?
There's 7. Well,
It was, okay, was it
yes.
sick, not Trump?
Right.
Okay, like it wasn't a freak accident, suicide, car accident,
No.
overdose, okay, that's trauma.
Okay.
So I have, my body is sick.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Is that cancer?
No.
Five kids. Is this a male person? It's a female, correct? Thank you. And do you understand where the T would fit in? Or who they would talk about with the letter T? Okay, thank you. So she's just saying hi to people and she's validating who she is and who she is here. Her husband's got it locked. So I don't know if everybody's giving him a hard time or if we're all checking, but he did it. I don't know if that makes sense. Which he didn't used to. I don't know if you know them that well. So she's showing that there's everything good there. So if you're worried about them, if there's energy there, he's got it down. Which is like a big 180 for him. So that's awesome. Is she like an aunt to you? Because she's close with Mom. Because I see that connection, correct?
With my mom?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so because I just see that that's where that's connected as far as, you know, hearts and umbilical energy and all that other good crap. Because there's a lot of love with that as well. And Mom is here and Mom is very connected with them still. Is there something new with your job this year? It's the same school, right? Okay, same grade, right? Same curriculum. I don't know why, but I'm excited for a new school year. So like, I don't know if you have like a new teaching style you want to try, or if there's something else. Like, I'm just really excited about it, or if we just got our classroom all set, or like whatever it is. But like, I just like, and I know that's right now because school starts in a week. But like, there's something, I don't know. Work is work, and teaching is fun, but work is work. And I don't know how many of us get that excited to not be done with the summer anymore. But there's something special. So if it hasn't happened already, it's going to happen. Are one of your kids like 5 years old?
Yeah.
Because they keep giving me the number 5. I want to talk about your 5-year-old.
Okay.
And I want to send a lot of love to your 5-year-old. Does your 5-year-old have similar name, somebody's name and his name?
My firstborn son is 10, was named after.
Okay, after your grandfather. Cool, so he's just talking about your kids. So he said, I got the 5-year-old and I got the one with my name. Awesome. So he's just saying that he's around all the time. If the 5-year-old's talking to an imaginary friend, probably him. Oh, well, there you go. Well, he's probably playing with him, so he's just telling me that he's around a lot. If the light bulbs are going out, tighten them first before you replace them. Make sure that they're actually out. I feel like your grandfather's a jokester like this. Does this make sense to you? And something about the lights, and then the dripping faucet that's not running. Do you know what he's talking about? Like, you hear it and it's not running? Yes. Okay, so he's just messing with you. I'm just like, you know, you're not crazy. You don't walk into the kitchen going, I hear it.
No, it's under the sink. Like, I have a mason jar.
Oh, and it's dripping. Okay, so he's talking about the pipes.
Pipe and everything.
And it's still dripping. Oh, well, that's not fun. Well, I don't know. So he's in your house, so he's talking to me about that. He's validating that again. He's just absolutely around you, and he just loves you. And he's proud of you. And you're in his house? That's awesome. You've moved it all around. Oh yeah, no, he told me, because most of his stuff isn't in there either. So you Scott. Awesome. We have is it a trunk? It's not a hope chest, is it? In the hope chest, his stuff is, relax, it's okay.
It's a gift we bought for my grandmother.
Is the hope chest,
in my bedroom.
and you have it in your bedroom. Is there stuff of theirs in it? Or is this just, okay, cool. Well, yeah, everybody's grandma knits, sorry. Orange was like a bright color of hers that must be on these and just doesn't match your decor or something. But she's talking about this hope chest being, so he bought it for her, so it's there. Awesome. So obviously makes you think of them.
Yeah, just a hope chest, and I've never even heard it until just I had one.
Until you had one. We grew up with one. It's kind of like my christening outfit in it and like whatever, and I know hope chests, which is cool. Grandma said she'd buy me one when I had a house.
I just put his blanket in my bed.
In there today. So he's just talking about, so you put his, I'm telling you that his stuff was in it. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So he's really with you all the time. So if that's ever a question in your brain, if it's ever a question in any of your brains, if your loved ones are around you, they're around you 24/7. Probably more than you want them to be. Not like, they don't care. They don't have eyes. But that's just special. That's awesome. And you needed to hear it. So.
We're gonna do a big renovation.
Of the whole house. Oh yeah, are we adding something? Yay! Is it like L-shaped? I don't know. Perfect. Thank you. If you want him gone, just tell him to go somewhere else for a little while. I'm sure he's a cabin somewhere. Okay. Like his initials are in a brick somewhere. Makes sense. But no, he's around all the time. So that's awesome. So you're gonna go home and just be hugged the second you walk in the door. So just know that. Be a hug right now. I'll do it. Ooh, that was fun.
That's
Bye.
awesome.
Come on.
Wow.
Whew. I feel dramatic. That's okay. Which is a fun energy for me. Back here. Wow, my heart is racing. Ooh, my heart is racing. I'm beating a microphone on my chest. I'm sure that just doesn't sound very nice. Are you related? We're friends? Okay. Do we have a mutual friend that we want to talk to? Does that make sense, kind of? So if it like wasn't necessarily your friend, you knew this person? So like, do we have a person that we could say knew both of you?
Yeah.
Okay. And is it a trauma? Do you know the difference? Trauma versus illness. Sickness versus, it's a trauma. Was I driving? I'm sorry, I wasn't driving. Was I in a car? Okay, give me 1 second. I do have your motorcycle.
Was it a
in that
motorcycle?
row.
Tell me if it was a motorcycle. I'm coming.
Because I'm in this row. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we lost
Hold
somebody
on.
to a motorcycle?
No, hold on. Sit down. Hard time. Give a shake This is why we're going to be fun mama-daughter team. Okay, am I in a car?
Yeah.
Do you understand, was it a car accident?
Yeah.
Okay, did it result in me going in the hospital and not surviving? Or did I die on impact? I died on impact. There were more than one person in the car, correct? Do you know the details? Are you from the Vernon area?
Very close.
Okay. Freak me out. Does M make sense?
I'm gonna freak out. That's
No,
not
it's
great. There's
not,
no way.
just ask. It's not.
Is it math? No. Thank God. Sorry, I thought I was talking to my own dead person for a minute. I just like would have. If we got that on camera too, I would have freaked out. So I just got a hello, just so you know. But M makes sense. Okay. And I'm in a car accident. Does that make sense? Yes or no? Okay. And it's just Sharonica, and it's just a hello. And it's like, you wouldn't think about it. So you obviously had to like tell her who this is, right? Because she didn't think about it at first. Because that's not who we're here to talk to.
Not who I came for, but
It's awesome, right? Okay.
I know.
Are there two people in the car? Like, do you know the details? Is this all hush hush?
I do know the details. Multiple people, yes.
Okay. I have that people lived.
Yes.
Okay, I have that somebody lived. And I have that 3 people died? 2 people died? They're just trying to talk to me about what happened. Did we hit a tree? Okay. Was it raining, like, and drinking, and all 3 all together?
Wait.
Are we, like, in our 17 years old? Does this make sense? I, like, just started fucking driving around. Okay? And I had a great night. No, I think that's fucking awesome. And this is a male? Okay. I had a great night. And I was still having a great night. And if I wasn't driving, I was like looking at somebody that I love. I don't know if you understand that. And I was singing, and I was probably drunk, and I didn't, I was having a good night, period. And that's, hey, go out with a bang, right? I hate his sarcasm. 17. Just know that was that, and that they were happy, and that they weren't hurting, if that makes sense, and that they were having a good night, which I think is really important. You're just layered all over the place, aren't you? Are you looking for another friend to come in, or is it a family member? Because your mom is here, right? And your dad is here. Your dad is crossed. Does P make sense for your dad? The letter P? No. But do you understand why he would mention that? Okay. Are you one of 3 kids? Okay, because he gives me the number 3. Does March make sense for your dad as well? Thank you, because he gives me 3. Do you have a brother? He's here. Do you talk to your brother? Okay. I feel like your brother is like super distracted with a lot of different things at the moment. So if you need his attention, ask for it. Period. You're not bad at asking for things you want. Okay, so ask for it. Girlfriend, I'm not bad at asking for what I want either. Your dad was, he just tells me it was really quick, and he was sick. Did we have like a week? Was there like a week with less than that? He's talking to me, did he have cancer?
If he did, I didn't know about it.
Okay, you knew your dad though. Okay. And it was just sudden, correct? His passing? He was sick though, like we knew he was sick. It's probably one of those stubborn men that don't go to the doctors, right? Because I read those more than anybody in the world. So you better send your husband to the doctors. You better go to the doctors when they tell you to. No, those only 3 are kind of. When you get older, check yourself out. Are you mechanics?
Not him, but I.
But do you understand why he's talking about mechanics? Okay. Sorry to get like all over
No, you're fine.
That's intense. No wonder I stand far away. He had a loud voice. He wants me to talk a lot louder than I am right now. Does this make sense? Like he's like, like I don't even know, like a deep voice. Did he work? Yeah, like he had a job, like he went to work. he's talking about not working, or which he might be talking about you. I'm not really sure. None of your business, Mom. Whatever. We're gonna right. But he's just spreading the energy. He wants to talk about. Are you in an apartment right now? Okay. Are you moving out of your apartment? Okay. There's a lot of support with that, which is important because life needs to change sometimes. So don't be afraid of letting something go because new stuff comes. Does this make sense? Are you with a boyfriend? Oh, good for you, girlfriend. Leave if you want to leave. If you're not getting what you want, go. Or stay. Or move with him. Or whatever it is. He's just talking about this, and you're being supported with whatever decision you make, because I don't think you know what you want yet. Are you and your mom talking? Because he's talking about you and Mom.
That's complicated.
That's okay.
She can't talk.
She can't talk. So he's just talking to me about, you gave me too much information. I want to give you a shut up sticker. But that's okay. Because he's just talking to me about not being able to talk to Mom. You're not taking care of Mom. Somebody is taking care of Mom though, correct? Does that make sense? Okay, it's okay, it's just sitting here. But somebody is taking care of Mom. And it's not you. I mean, you're there and you're helping, that's fine, but you're not like that person. Okay, you don't want to be because you can't handle it, which is okay, and there's nothing wrong with that. You support every way that you can. Were Mom and Dad together? No. They got a divorce? Okay. They were never together, whatever, complicated. Hey, listen, my freaking dad's side of the family is Jerry Springer and a half, so, like, don't worry about it. He's been married and divorced 4 times. That qualifies. Jerry Springer-ish, whatever. Kids and every baby mama. Don't care. He's funny. He is funny. He was just funny. Never serious. Unfortunately, that was annoying. I get that. He just loves you. So regardless of whatever happened with him and Mom, he's sending a lot of energy to Mom. He's supporting you and he's there for that. Do you have a brother? Okay. I already asked that, right? He really liked your brother. I'm not saying that there's favorites there at all. There's not. There's 3 of you. 2 girls and a boy. Thank you. Were you living with Mom? Okay, so Dad is just in and out. Does this make sense to you? That's fine. He just loves you. So there's a lot of making up for that. Dead people, they don't have a brain that makes them feel a chemical of remorse, but there's an understanding of who he was, why he did what he did, and one day you're going to understand it too. I agree. Mom said something like that earlier. But there's an absolute, understanding of missing out. So let him know, even when you miss him, that he missed out. Because you're allowed to feel that way, and even if, whatever, and you just want to know, what he wanted to be when he grew up, or what his favorite color was, or all this other stuff, I can resonate on a very simple level for you, but that stuff doesn't matter. His love and his soul does. So, it doesn't mean you'll never wonder, but it just means that he loves you regardless. Does that make sense? He says green, by the way. Blue is my favorite color, but green is what he flashed in my head. So you'll have to ask your mom if she knew his favorite color, and just find out. I don't mind your boyfriend. I like him. That's my opinion. I don't know if Dad would think differently, but I like him. Does he work? Good. Yeah, that matters. Something about work. So that'll figure itself out. Okay? Dad loves you. Are you going to school?
Trying to.
Okay. More important than work. Well, Dad's eyes, whatever. Again, not always possible. I'm 22 and hoping to go to school as soon as I'm 24 and it's free. Yeah. So it's a waiting game.
Right there with you.
Yeah. But there's a lot of chance with that. Does that make sense? And if I'm mentioning it that way, then that means that it makes sense and he's there and he's validating that. March. Thank you. He also talks about December. When was his birthday? I don't know my dad's birthday.
It's March.
It was March. March. Thank you. December? Does that make sense for you? It's not March 12th, was it? Okay, good. Because I would just he loves you. And your friend came through. What your friend is a reminder to enjoy life while you're stressing about it. Does that make sense?
Okay, good.
You layered in on her too.
You good?
Yeah.
With the car accident? Just know that that's a hello.
Oh, I don't care about that. That's all right. Listen, there's a younger male standing here with you. I'm looking at you. Yes. There's a younger male standing with you. It's 9 o'clock. We're done. But do you understand? I'm not going to shut up. I'm going to keep going. So everybody here can just chill for 5 seconds, right? Is this yours? Your baby? Your son? Just tell me yes or no. Okay, thank you. Are we connected?
She's my friend, but she's her friend.
Okay, I just heard this. I just heard thank you to you because somehow she got here. Does that make sense to you? Like, you don't have to have anything. Excuse me. You don't have anything to do with this, but it's good karma. I don't know why that's so important, but your son is like, Mommy, I love you. Like, I need you to know that he is there, okay? I know he's not young, don't get me wrong, but he feels young. Is he under 16? 19? Okay, I'm going to make a bad joke. Was he short? Okay, forgive me for that. I'm 5'4". If I'm telling you he's short, that means he's close to 5'4", right? He's not going to be mad at me in spirit because you booked up. Do you understand? I'm not short. I'm like, yeah, you are, dude. But it's only because I'm like at the end and he wanted to squeeze in. This is a major trauma, correct? This is like in the news. We can't talk about this yet bullshit. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Was there like weapons involved in this shit?
No weapons.
No, but there's like physical contact, correct? I'm sorry. He's trying to show me an episode. An episode. God, like what? Like another like wrong kind of TV show. But he's telling me this is a big deal, Mama. Do you understand? He also refused. Do you speak 2 languages?
No.
What is he talking another language? Okay, tell me no. That's fine. Do you like immediate parents? Somebody speaking Polish?
No.
Are we Polish? Okay, I heard a different language. I don't know why. If it's not you, that's fine. Somebody else is like, hey, Rebecca's still working. Let's plug in. For fuck's sake. Okay, I just need you to know that to me, he's telling me, not my fucking fault, Mom. He's showing me this was not the plan. So people must be angry at him. And he's going, but that wasn't the plan. It wasn't the plan. It wasn't the plan. Like there's a repetitive action to this. I'll ask, but I don't want to know the answer. Is he responsible for his own crossing? I want to ask, but I don't want the answer. I'm sorry. Hold on 1 second, please. He says he's not. But you are. Okay. You understand he's telling me he is responsible for his own crossing. Does this mean he took his life? Okay. Fuck. Was he medicated? He's trying to tell me. Now, I'm going to be very clear for you on this one. When they come through to me and they tell me that they are responsible for themselves not being here, they tell me in 2 ways. They tell me it's either a suicide or I'm responsible for my own crossing. To us, it's the same. To them, it's not. Suicide is 100% accurate choice, matter, step, done. They know this. He's not showing me sound mind and body. Absolutely not. He's telling me not the right decision. That's not what I meant. Do you understand this? So I'm not sure where his cry for help was, but he wants to make sure that you know it wasn't directed towards you. If he needed help, he would have called your ass. Do you know what I mean? He also says you're in love. Are you married?
No.
Okay, good. Because I'm about to say he tells me you're in love with 3 people. He's like, Mom, let them all hold you. Not at the same time, okay? But I do get that he is telling me that you are being, he was a hugger, so he's making sure that he's sending people to you who will hug you. That doesn't mean you gotta like go out with all of them, okay? Like your girls can hug you, right? Do what you gotta do. Just know that he's trying to embrace that a little bit. And he drank. There was something about drinking. So I don't know if you found the bottle, but he's like, just go home and drink it. Who the fuck cares? I feel like you found a pint of Captain Morgan's in his closet.
No, but something, yes. Apple something.
You found it in his closet, right? He's like, just go home and drink it. I'm like, like, why are you telling your brother to go drink, for God's sake? I'm sorry I called him 16 and he was 19, but he definitely did show me himself as a younger person that doesn't, okay? And he feels like he loves presents, so don't stop buying them for him. So you must have wrapped presents at home for him he didn't get to open. Do you understand this? No. Okay, well, I feel like we need to wrap presents and put him on his, yes? Okay, so change your no to yes. We have presents. Okay, he came through and he's like, of course I'm going to come through last and late because I probably wasn't going to come at all. Yeah.
He's always late.
He's like, I mean, yeah, if the party's 2 to 4, he's there at 4:30 because he just wants leftovers. Do you understand that? I said Polish, but he's talking about meatballs. I don't know where your family is at. Okay, something about you guys, but is your husband crossed as well? Okay, your husband, though, to me, not that I don't want to, I mean, sorry, I'm sure your dad is there. I never know your, something about the cardinals. Now, it's not a robin, it's a cardinal, the red, like cardinal. Yes, okay. He says that he literally sings. Cardinals don't really sing, do they? Do they like whistle to get, do cardinals sing? To each other. To each other. Okay, I knew there was something about cardinals. Thank you. So to me, it has to be the chirping robin because he has to make sure you know he's calling you, which I find kind of funny because if you knew her husband at all, he was constantly calling you. Like, I wish I knew what your name was. Are you like a J? Is there a J? Are you a Joan? Joni? Janie? What's your Jane? You're Jane? I just got him calling your name! Holy shit! That was really weird! Okay, that's why I do my job, because I love that. Like, I know you guys thought that might have been fun to watch, but holy shit, I just heard him call your name. Loud, too. Did you know him? Jane! 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 You could be like right here. Jane! Why did he do that? But he did. He loved he's like, I've been calling your name since I was a wee one. So were we together for like, are you like a childhood sweetheart kind of?
But we were married 51 years.
Oh, wow. 51 years? That's a long time, Mama. And you still got a lot of life to live. Remember, my grandmother made it to 105.
That's promising, right?
Yes. Yes. Because my dad's 82 and I got like, what, another 23 years plus with him. He's in for the long haul. He just feels like this is important that you and I know. He says also, go for that. He's like, I keep all the secrets. We keep secrets, you know. We love to have our own little, like, secrets, right? He tells me this, little secrets. I don't know if there's a birdhouse connected to this robin, but he's showing me literally, like, the birdhouse. Is it on the window? Do you have a birdhouse? No birdhouse. Okay, he's showing me, like, the tree house, so I'm trying to figure out what it is. Okay, I'm wrong. I'll leave it at that, but I know him. I know him. And he knows you. I think better than anybody else ever did. Did you bring his ring or wear it? Do you wear it? Do you have it still?
Yeah, it's at home. I don't have it here yet.
I'll ask. Not like yours. His was a simple man's band. Did not match yours. He just, boring, nothing. Right? And worn out.
Well, the kind of work he had, he couldn't wear it all the time.
Okay, because he's telling me my ring didn't matter. And I'm like, that's not what you meant, right? Like, I'm sure your ring mattered after 51 years.
You're probably overlapping with the two.
With you guys too?
She's wearing my dad's ring.
You're wearing it. Is it a simple gold band that didn't match the set? Or? We had a little overlapping with a couple of people. And you know what? If God's going to make that happen and Spirit can roll with that, then that's fine. And I'm sorry I jumped up so fast, but her son was like, talk to me. And I'm like, okay, I'll talk to you. And then your husband just kind of ended the show.
Thank you.
Well, you're welcome. Wait a minute. We began and ended in the same place, didn't we? Oh, that's pretty cool. We'll pull that full circle. All right, so this is what I've got because I don't have, somewhere here is a bucket. Oh, because like, it's Mirage. I did have a really cool bucket that says love all over it, but I only have have this now. So just go this way. You know it. So basically, you throw the 20 in. Whoever has it left.